Okay, it is 7 o'clock. I'd like to welcome everyone to our August 18th board meeting. If everyone please stand to the pledge of the American flag, then followed by a moment of silent reflection. Pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic.
Okay, that does turn us to the roll call. I'll turn to our treasurer, Mrs. Roberts, for the roll call of the board members, please.
Mrs. Conrad Zangmeister.
Here.
Mr. Hoffman.
Here.
Mrs. Johns.
Yes.
Mr. Kimmer.
Yes.
Mr. Smeltzer.
Here.
All board members are present. Thank you. Moves us on to 1.5, the minutes. Our minutes of our last August 4th meeting. We have the attachment, and all board members had an opportunity to look at the August 4th regular meeting for any adjustments. If not, I'd entertain a motion to approve. Been moved by Mr. Hoffman. Would there be a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Smeltzer. Question. I turn to Mrs. Roberts for the roll, please.
Mr. Hoffman.
Yes.
Mr. Smeltzer.
Yes.
Mrs. Conrad Zangmeister.
Yes.
Mrs. Johns.
Yes.
Mr. Kimmer.
Yes, motion passed unanimously. 1.6, adjustments to the agenda. Mr. Belleville.
No adjustments at this time.
No adjustments. Okay, thank you, sir. Does move us into number 2, the information discussion. 2.1, we'll turn to Mr. Belleville for superintendent updates.
All right, thank you, Mr. Kimmer. I appreciate everybody being here this evening. It has been a tremendous start to the school year, so a lot of excitement in the buildings and around campus. Professional development last week. Our teachers just did an incredible job, and all of our staff, not just the teachers, of being engaged and really working to prepare for the start of the year. And just want to publicly thank Dr. Paul Emhoff for being here. He is the legislative liaison for BASA, and he came and spoke to the staff on Wednesday, and just an incredibly powerful message, very positive message that I think helped get us off to a good start. So very happy about that. And the first 2 days, knock on wood, it has been 2 of the best first days that we've had in my 10 years. So just really excited for the buildings and all of our staff members, how you can tell the hard work that went into getting the year started off on the right foot, and it has paid off. So we're really excited about that. On the agenda, just want to point out a few items. We will have a public hearing coming up in recognition of visitors for consideration of reemployment of Christy Smith on a retire rehire. So that will be on the agenda coming up shortly. Also want to point out we did have one professional meeting that would normally be on the consent agenda, but it involved Mr. John, so we did pull that out. Thankfully, Christy remembered this time and I didn't, so kudos to her as always that she caught that and remembered to pull it out. So we do have a couple of resignations. One is an aide, and then a coach and a supplemental position, and those people wanted me to share with the board their apologies for the late resignation this close to the school year, but they just felt it was in the best interest to do it now rather than drag it out, and we wish them well as they head other directions. Particularly want to call out Matt Wolf, varsity softball coach. He is resigning from that position. Matt's worked really hard on with our softball program, and not just working with the kids, but working on the facilities and helping upgrade those and take care of them. So we appreciate all of Matt's hard work. He's coached football and softball and some other things, and has always been a great supporter of the district. So we appreciate his years of service. Couple personal service and supplemental contracts that I can speak to if the board has questions when we get to that in the agenda. And a volunteer with the football team, and as we always talk about, we're just so appreciative of the volunteers who really, as we talk about time and time again, pay to actually help work with kids. So we do appreciate all of that. As far as, the start of school, like I said, it's just been an incredible start. All of our summer projects wrapped up right as the year got started, so we're excited about that. All the silk coating finished, striping done, track was ready. The auditorium lights, there's one little piece left, the work lights that go on the wall backstage, the shine blue lights so that people backstage can see what's happening during production, but the audience doesn't see that. Those lights won't be in until roughly September 10th, and they'll be back to install them at that point. We have had a training on the lights. Mr. Gregory and Mr. Rodenball and Matt Smith went through training on how to operate the lights, and Vincent Lighting will be back roughly March 1st for another 4-hour training right before the musical, just to make sure that the lights for the musical are ready to go and how Matt Gregory needs them and wants them, and just to double check that we're very comfortable with the system. I want to give a shout out to Todd Berling. He worked Berling and Associates that designed the system. It is an incredible system that will be in the district and take care of us for many years to come. He designed it intentionally. He knew that we'd gotten 15, 16 years out of the previous lighting system, and he wanted to design something that would meet our needs for the next 20 plus years. He said it was his goal to give us something that would work for decades, that we wouldn't have to worry about it, and it just goes. And that has been confirmed by Vincent Lighting and Claypool, that they said that this lighting system is really just first class and was laid out well and designed well. So I think we have a very nice system that will help our kids in their productions for many years to come. So excited about that. Land Lab updates, and Mr. Kimmer, I don't know if you want to speak to this a little bit. We're very excited to get the McGee Family Welcome Sign project underway through a generous donation from the McGee family, Sally Grimm, and then Community Day on September 6th, if you want to speak to that.
Yeah, September 6th is our Community Day event. It's our 11th year for the event. We're actually featuring the old homestead back in 1800. We've offering a picture of a homestead with the on a piece of slate. So got a lot of exhibitors coming in the past, and it's geared for our family. It's geared for family and nature. So I look forward to as many people as can come to the event. So it's something something pretty special that we have, and that's in our backyard, so to speak. And most schools don't have that, and so how fortunate we are to give back to our community. It's all free. Our Rushville Lions serves, and how thankful we are to have an organization like the Rushville Lions Group that comes and serves, and so everything is free. Donations are accepted, but but we just appreciate the people coming. That's the main thing, and just to have a day that maybe we remember for a long time.
Yeah, no, it's always a wonderful event. So 12 to 3 on September 6th, and truly is a good day for the whole family. There's so many people to thank for helping put on Community Day, but in preparing for the day, do want to mention a couple people. Our maintenance team, Matt Smith, and all of those guys for what they do day in and day out on all of our grounds. Dale Furbrush, Mike Myers, Leroy Smith. I know Travis Kern's been out there, the Benedum family, and Mr. Kimmer, obviously, all the hard work you've put into it as well. So there's a lot of people that have put a lot of time, effort, and energy into that land lab. And honestly, if you're free on September 6th, it really is a great day. So,
And, Mr. Belfeld, one more comment. We honor a couple people most of the time each year, and our honorees this year are going to be Mrs. Tricia Rogers and Mr. Douglas Furbrush. So we're looking forward to honoring those two people for contributing to the land lab. So looking forward to honoring them.
and that's all I have for this evening.
Okay. Okay, Mr. Belleville, thank you for the updates. We always appreciate that, so. That does move us to Section 3, recognition of visitors. Has anybody signed in? Mrs. Roberts? Nope. Mr. Belleville? Nope. Okay. No one has signed in for public comment. So that does move us into 3.2 then, public hearing. Public hearing to consider reemployment of a retiree. The purpose of this hearing is to consider the reemployment of Christina Smith following her entry into the SERS retirement system. So, being the board president, I will preside over the hearing, during which time the board will accept statements regarding the purpose of the reemployment. Statements will be limited to 3 minutes, and so I offer that, and there's any statements, so.
Anyone like to say anything? All right.
All right, if there's, like I say, nothing to be stated, then following the hearing, this is following the hearing, the board will act on reemployment recommendation at the September 8th board meeting upcoming, so.
Yes, sir.
Okay? All right. With that, then we'll move on to Section 4 then, reports and presentations. 4.1, audit award. Audit award, Mr. Scott Brown is here. He's from the Ohio Auditor State's Office, and we're appreciative of you being here, Mr. Brown, and we'll turn it over to you, sir.
Thank you. Do you prefer I sit or stand?
Up to you.
You choose.
Yeah.
Well, there's no lights in here like the new lights in the,
Yeah.
This is true.
I will sit
Okay.
closer to the microphone.
Yeah.
But I point of personal pleasure as someone who spent a number of hours under a fairly new performance space with professional lighting. It's a great thing for the youth to go through. You actually experience being on the stage and look out there and have the lights on them. So it kind of brought me back to 40 years ago of standing on a stage and knowing how fortunate I was to have someone invest that into our community and into our schools. Not anywhere here, northeastern Ohio.
Northeastern.
I appreciate time on your agenda this evening to really celebrate a job well done. As we've said, my name is Scott Brown. I'm Auditor of State Keith Faber's Central Ohio liaison. And as the auditor would say if he was here, I'm your personal customer service representative. It's my honor to be here this evening on behalf of Auditor Faber to present the Auditor of State Award to the Liberty Union Local School District.
Fairfield.
Did I wrote Liberty? Look, see, that's how bad I am. And I was just looking at your map. I mean, it's not. But I also have Liberty Union. I have Liberty. I have many. See, I'm not from Central Ohio. Each year, our office is responsible for conducting more than 4,200 audits of our 6,000 clients statewide. And this award places your organization in a select group as just 10% of our clients qualify for the award. The Auditor of State Award is presented to local governments and school districts upon the completion of a financial audit that meet the following criteria defined as a clean audit report, or as you know, is a very short letter from our office. The entity must file financial reports with the auditor's office by a statutory due date without extension via the Hinkle system and in accordance with generally accepted accounting principles. The audit report does not contain any findings for recovery, material citations, material weaknesses, significant deficiencies, uniform guidance findings, or other question costs. This award really represents the hard work of all the staff and employees who make every effort each day to attain accounting excellence. We'd like to recognize the board, the administration, and the finance department that have done an outstanding job watching over every dollar. What this truly means is across your entire organization, you have the people and the processes in place that understand fiscal accountability. We especially want to recognize your treasurer, Courtney Roberts. Okay, yeah, I got that one right. Courtney Roberts, for outstanding leadership and commitment to fiscal integrity. So on behalf of State Auditor Faber, I'd like to present the Fairfield Union Local School District with the Auditor of State Award. and I'm happy to answer any questions.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you, and I think it's one of the things
And
that.
this does say Fairfield, it's okay.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
my,
Comments, Mrs. Roberts?
Oh, no, thank you so much for being here tonight. You know, we always say it's one of the things that our team has put a lot of time and effort into processes and making sure that everything's in place to ensure that we're using taxpayer and state money and everything appropriately and in best interest of our community and our students and our employees. So thank you very much for being here. And we do have the treasurer's team here. So we have Amy Nolan, Jennifer Hahn, and Heather Baskin here tonight to really.
Would you like a picture?
That would be great.
Yes,
Yes.
please.
And we asked if somebody
Matt, you're gonna get it.
a picture for us, that'd be great.
nice picture. Here, you get more of this.
Thank you. Sure.
Come on, get in front of the Falcon head. That I've been like admiring all week.
Close that door if you want.
Make it a little.
There you go.
Oh, I don't get They don't need that name in there.
Oh, was it caught?
There you go, Tina. One more cup out there.
Where we go?
Keep the table out.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Thank you so
Oh,
much.
yeah.
I really appreciate it.
Oh, no problem.
You got this distinction last year too,
We
correct?
did, yes. We have to rearrange our.
Okay. Four. Okay, we're going to move on with our agenda, but Mr. Brown, I do want to mention, you're welcome to stay, but it will not be disrespectful if you need to step out at any time.
You're paying my salary, so if I stay, you just,
It's nice to meet you, Mr. Brown.
thanks. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Be
Thank you
safe.
for the presentation.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Treasurer.
See you guys.
Yes, all of you. Okay, second year in a row. Okay, does move us into section 5, then the consent agenda section, workshops and conferences. All board members see the conferences of the two there, 1 and 2. There's no questions with that. In 5.1, we'll move on to 5.2 then. Okay, we'll move on to 5.2. Financial items. We'll turn to Mrs. Roberts, please.
Just one item this evening. We have a donation of $1,400 from the Fairfield Union Music Boosters. This is for Debbie Fox for her pianist services. You will see later on in the agenda a personal service contract for that $1,400. We did the same thing last year, actually. So thank you so much for the music boosters. And then it'll be second part of that is later on with the contracts. That is all I have this evening.
Okay. Okay, thank you, Mrs. Roberts, for the financial items report. So that does move us to 5.3, approval of the consent agenda. Entertain a motion to approve the consent agenda items as recommended by the superintendent and treasurer.
So moved.
Been moved by Mrs. Johns. Would there be a second? Second by Mrs. Conrad Zangmeister. Question. I turn to Mrs. Roberts for the roll call, please.
Mrs. Johns.
Yes.
Mrs. Conrad Zaigmeister.
Yes.
Mr. Hoffman.
Yes.
Mr. Kimmer.
Yes.
Mr. Smeltzer.
Yes.
Motion passed unanimously. Going into section 6, a new business section. 6.1, professional meeting attendance. There is a motion to approve Trent Johns to attend the 2025 OHSBCA Coaches Clinic, September 14th and 15th, 2025 at St. Charles Preparatory School.
So moved.
Been moved by Mrs. Conrad Zangmeister. I'll second that. Question. A question. I turn to Mrs. Roberts for the roll, please.
Mrs. Conrad Zangmeister.
Yes.
Mr. Kimmer.
Yes.
Mr. Hoffman.
Yes.
Mr. Smelter.
Yes.
Mrs. Johns.
Abstain.
Okay, motion has passed. Does move to 6.2 then, resignation. There is a resignation, there's a motion to approve the resignation of Melissa Burton as a Bremen aide effective August 7th, 2025.
Yeah, and Melissa contacted us right before the start of school and just felt that she needed to take another position. And so we wish her well and recommend we accept the resignation. We have started lining up interviews. Those will happen this week to fill that spot.
Okay. Okay, thank you, Mr. Belleville, for some insight. Okay. No other comments? I'd entertain a motion to approve the resignation of Melissa Burton.
So moved.
Okay. Been moved by Mr. Smelter. Would there be a second?
I'll second.
Second by Mr. Hoffman. Discussion. No discussion. Turn to question. Turn to Mrs. Roberts for the roll call, please.
Mr. Smelter.
Yes.
Mr. Hoffman.
Yes.
Mrs. Conrad Zangmeister.
Yes.
Mrs. Johns.
Yes.
Mr. Kimmer.
Yes. Motion passed unanimous. 6.3. There's a motion on the floor to approve the resignation of Matt Wolf as head softball coach effective immediately, as Mr. Belleville had made some comments earlier. So we do have the attachment in front of us, and we do appreciate Mr. Matt Wolf's time and effort that he's put into the softball program.
So moved.
Been moved by Mrs. Conrad Zangmeister. I'll second that. Discussion. No discussion. I turn to question and turn to Mrs. Roberts for the roll call, please.
Mrs. Conrad Zangmeister.
Yes.
Mr. Kimmer.
Yes.
Mr. Hoffman.
Yes.
Mrs. Johns.
Yes.
Mr. Smelter.
Yes.
Motion passed unanimous. 6.4, motion to approve the resignation of Casey Bischoff as a middle school 5 through 8 student council effective immediately.
Mr. Bischoff just felt like he had bitten off a little bit more than he could chew with the season going on here, and he didn't want to shortchange any of the positions, so he decided to step away from this supplemental. So we have posted that and trying to find somebody to sponsor student council at the middle school.
Okay. Okay, thank you for that insight, Mr. Belleville. Entertain a motion. If there's no comment, entertain a motion to approve the resignation of Casey Bischoff then as the student council effective immediately.
So moved.
Been moved by Mr. Hoffman. Would there be a second?
I'll second.
Second by Mrs. Johns. Discussion. Further discussion, turn to question. Turn to Mrs. Roberts for the roll call, please.
Mr. Hoffman.
Yes.
Mrs. Johns.
Yes.
Mrs. Conrad Zangmeister.
Yes.
Mr. Kimmer.
Yes.
Mr. Smelter.
Yes.
Motion passed unanimous. 6.5, supplemental contracts, resident educator mentors. Motion to approve supplemental contracts for the resident educators mentors during the 2025-2026 school year per the negotiated agreement as presented.
This is pretty straightforward. We have to do this every year.
Okay, we see,
Mentors for our younger teachers.
okay. And all board members see 1 through 8 there of those mentors.
So moved.
Been moved by Mr. Smeltzer,
Second.
second by Mrs. Conrad Zangmeister. Any further discussion? If not, I turn to question. Turn to Mrs. Roberts for the roll call, please.
Mr. Smelter.
Yes.
Mrs. Conrad Zangmeister.
Yes.
Mr. Hoffman.
Yes.
Mrs. Johns.
Yes.
Mr. Kimmer.
Yes, motion passed unanimous. Personal service supplemental contracts, a motion to approve a personal service supplemental contract for Julian Savage as instructional leader for grade 5 through 8 specials or electives for the 2025-2026 school year.
This supplemental opened up, Stephanie McCoy had to resign that supplemental due to her being out on leave, so Mr. Savage was willing to step in and fill that role.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Belville, for the insight. Entertain a motion, if there's no comment, entertain a motion to approve the personnel supplemental contract for Mr. Julian Savage.
So moved.
Okay, it's been moved by Mrs. Johns,
Second.
second by Mr. Smeltzer. Any discussion? If none, I turn to question. Turn to Mrs. Roberts for the roll call, please.
Mrs. Johns,
Yes.
Mr. Smeltzer,
Yes.
Mrs. Conrad Zangmeister.
Yes.
Mr. Hoffman,
Yes.
Mr. Kimmer.
Yes. Motion passed unanimous. Does move us into 6.7. It is a personal service contract. Mrs. Debbie Fox, and there's a motion on the floor to approve a personal service contract for Debbie Fox as a pianist, services of $1,400.
So moved.
Been moved by Mr. Hoffman. I'll second that. Discussion. None, I turn to question. Mrs. Roberts for the roll call, please.
Mr. Hoffman,
Yes.
Mr. Kimmer,
Yes.
Mrs. Conrad Zangmeister.
Yes.
Mrs. Johns,
Yes.
Mr. Smeltzer.
Yes.
Motion passed unanimous. Does move us to 6.8, volunteer. A motion to approve Richard Clark as a volunteer for varsity football. As Mr. Belville had made comments earlier in regards to how appreciative we are to the volunteers who actually pay to be in volunteers, so.
And Mr. Clark is Coach Clark's uncle, and he's driving up from the Ashland, Kentucky area on Fridays just to be in the booth to help out and break down film and some things like that. So he's always helped Andy for years, and just Andy was needing somebody else up in the booth, and he said, you know what, I'll make the drive. I like how things are run up there, and I'd love to be a part of it. So we appreciate him. The older Coach Clark here has been working high school football for many, many years, so he'll be a good addition.
Thank you for that insight and the comment. Yeah, how grateful. Yeah, how grateful we are, so. Okay. I'd entertain a motion to approve Mr. Richard Clark as a volunteer for the varsity football.
So moved.
Been moved by Mrs. Conrad Zangmeister. Would there be a second? I'll second that. Any discussion? No discussion, I turn to a question. I turn to Mrs. Roberts for the roll call, please.
Mrs. Conrad Zangmeister.
Yes.
Mr. Kimmer,
Yes.
Mr. Hoffman,
Yes.
Mrs. Johns,
Yes.
Mr. Smeltzer.
Yes.
Motion passed unanimous. Does move us 6.9, and that's a substitute classified list. There is a motion to approve the substitute classified list as presented. All board members have that attachment in front of you.
So moved.
Been moved by Mrs. Conrad Zangmeister. Would there be a second?
I'll second.
Second by Mr. Smeltzer. Discussion. No discussion. Turn to question. Turn to Mrs. Roberts for the roll call, please.
Mrs. Conrad Zangmeister.
Yes.
Mr. Smeltzer.
Yes.
Mr. Hoffman.
Yes.
Mrs. Johns.
Yes.
Mr. Kimmer.
Yes, motion passed, unanimous. Does move us into section 7, which is executive session. 7.1, adjournment into executive session. A motion to adjourn into executive session in accordance with section 121.22 of the High Revised Code. There will be no action taken out of executive session. And Mr. Belville, what items?
We'll be going in for number 2, the purchase of property for public purposes, and that could also potentially include a phone call to an attorney if needed.
Okay. Okay. Let me get myself back. Okay. I entertain a motion to go into executive session then at 7:29.
So moved.
Been moved by Mr. Hoffman. Would there be a second? I'll second that. Turn to question then, and Mrs. Roberts for the roll call, please.
Mr. Hoffman.
Yes.
Mr. Kimmer.
Yes.
Mrs. Conrad Zangmeister.
Yes.
Mrs. Johns.
Yes.
Mr. Smeltzer.
Yes.
Okay, we are in executive session.